Okay, here we are. We are now on stage 5 of the build the knightrider car. Outstanding, right? So here we are. I have all the pieces. They're all inside this little plastic piece here. And it looks like we're going to be doing something really cool, which is basically the red scanner light that goes back and forth. I have also found that there's a modification you can make to this to make it look a little bit better. But first I'm going to show you how it looks as it's intended through the creator of this model, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this model so that way that light comes across just the way we want it. So here's all of our pieces. Basically we're going to have all these pieces put into place. Here have been some BP screws, AP screws, and then our battery box. I also got us 4 batteries, so we're gonna have 4 batteries to do all that. And then we have a nice metal piece right here, and the bread and butter of the whole light bar is gonna be right here. So we're gonna be able to put all that together, and I might do this. I might put tape across here, a couple layers, just to kind of diffuse it a little bit, and then I might do the same thing on the red bar that we put on a previous piece, which was the front bumper. Okay, so first things first, we have some leftovers from the last model here. So with the leftovers from the last model, what we're gonna do is it's asking us for step 1 here to take the one with the knight industry or the flag representation, and we're going to put it inside the little hole over here. So grab my little tweezers to kind of help it out, and we're going to put it into place. Our next phase after that is, once it's in place, we now have to take our steering column here, and then we're going to put it inside. So that'll complete this whole getup. And then we have our GM screws from the last issue, and that is gonna go inside. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this down, and I'm gonna screw in the 2 GM screws that are gonna go inside these 2 holes right here. Okay, so now it's all set. Everything is there, and there's your steering wheel with all the writing and everything. So that's kind of cool. Be nice to see it all in play here, you know, once it's inside the dashboard and inside the car itself. So now that that step is step 2 and it's already completed, I'm gonna put this off to the side. So now for the moment we've all been waiting for is, now we're going to be putting our light bar going across. Now what I'm going to do for this is show you what it looks like without the modifications that I want to make, and then we'll be able to go from there. Right now it's going to be asking for 2 AP screws, and what we're going to be doing is basically just lining it up, going across. Okay, so the way this is it seems like it's going to bend a little into here. So we're gonna kind of put that right up in there, nice and snug, just like that, and we should be good to go. Alright, and there we have it. I was able to put it all together, and I think it came out pretty good. You know, it still shows the red dots going back and forth. I think it looks pretty good. If you do like a little cover over it, I think it comes out pretty good. So other than that, I just put 3 layers of scotch tape there, and it seemed to work just fine for me. So we'll see how long that holds out, but I think that came out really nice. So that way it looks just the way I think it should for now. Of course, later on I might change my mind, but just hang in there because you never know. Alright, so our last step, the final step here, is to take our back piece and we're going to screw them in. These two holes there are for the screws that we just put in, but these two here, they're going to be BP screws, and we're going to screw those into the back side of the green piece to kind of protect it. So we've put it in. I'm coming over here to the last screw. I'm going to tighten it in like so, and should go in. And since it is going, like it says, it's going into plastic, but yeah, I still want to make sure that everything is nice and snug and tight. Make sure everything is good, and everything is good. And then it says once we're done, we're gonna test it. So we're gonna show you how I plug it in together. I'll bring the battery pack, put the two male and females together, and we're going to flip the switch. And there it is. Look at that. I think it came out really nice. I think so. I'll get you a little zoomed in look. And there it is. Looks nice to me. I mean, even when I look at it at myself, I still see those little red dots there, and I don't know, it's a little nerve-wracking for me. I'd like to see less of the red center dot, but it is what it is. I think it looks good for now. So we're gonna move on to our next phase, because our next phase still has this piece loose, we still have our battery pack loose, and of course we still have our other piece loose, and we still have the steering column that's loose. So with all these pieces here that are all loose, we're gonna have to come back at it. So with the fog lights and everything, I'm still looking into that, because if that's gonna be the way it is, I mean, I might just change my mind and do something else with these fog lights and use the grills that are in Mike Lane's. But I think I might just keep them the way they are until I see something else that piques my interest on this. Because, you know, when I'm looking at it from this angle, it just, I don't know, it just seems weird to me. But hey, we'll see. But for now, that is it for step 5. So I want to say thanks again for watching. Hope you guys stay out there, keep modeling, and enjoy what you're seeing here, because we have many more to go. So for now, this is all we have for mod 5, or for issue 5. I have 6 and 7 in the chute, so hang in there, folks. They're gonna get posted. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button on the bottom there, on the bottom of my little thing. Don't forget to do the share and also subscribe, so that way you get all the up-to-date stuff every time we get a new book out. So without further ado, thank you for watching, and keep on modeling out there, everybody.